Hi, I'm Esperanza Vasquez. I'm one of your fellow seniors here at Heritage. And we have this thing about leaving our legacy, meaning, what am I going to be remembered for? How did I change this place for the better? And I've always made jokes about what my legacy would be, but I never really put in any thought into it. For me, I'm just an ordinary student with okay grades who loves art. I mean, I could easily settle with my legacy being that I have an unhealthy obsession with McDonald's, or that I love ranch so much that if it wasn't looked down upon, I would drink it. Although I wouldn't mind it personally, I find it pretty hilarious. But deep down inside, I would feel a little sad because I did not, in my 4 years, figure out what am I going to be remembered for. So one day I walked into my video productions class and Mr. Kalantar, that AV guy, was working on videos or whatever, and he started to make jokes because we're both funny, and I blurted out, "How cool would it be if we would have a talk show?" And he did not even hesitate, and he totally agreed with me. So here I am, working my butt off to finally host and air the pilot episode for my talk show. And let me tell you, it's not easy, but this is how I plan to leave my legacy. This is how I want to leave it. So now, please welcome our very, very first guest, the one, the only, Edgar Gaspar.
Hey guys.
Hey Edgar.
Hey Espe.
How are you feeling today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. I just wanted to thank you for coming on the show and agreeing to be our first guest.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I just wanted to ask you some questions, about how are you going to leave your legacy, and to answer a question later on. All right. Okay. So I know that you were just in a production of In the Heights at the Old Town Temecula Theater, and I just want you to tell me about that. How was that?
Oh, it was amazing. I loved it. This show is the most amazing show you could have ever seen or watched or been in. But yeah, it's just the feeling of home and having to find a home, because that's the main topic of the whole show. Obviously, there's others like subplots in it, but the main focus of the show is finding where your home is at. And like, sometimes we don't know where home is until we lose it, or until we're close to losing it. And I think that that's important for us to understand, maybe not through living in experience, because that'd be sad a little bit sometimes. But seeing it in the show is just so wonderful, and learning from something like that is just wonderful. And I'm so happy that I was part of it.
Yeah, and you being part of that, explain these photos
here
that I have of you.
Nice.
Can you explain to me what's going on in these photos?
Yeah, so this lovely boy is giving slushie to his best friend, Pete, who is a graffiti artist. So what's going on here is that he's trying to sell a shirt to Usnavi. But Usnavi's like, "Nah, bro, I don't want to buy your shirt. You're vandalizing. I don't like you. Get out."
All right. Yeah, how about in this one?
Oh, so this is Nina. She was Sunny's babysitter. Yeah. So Sunny has a crush on Nina because Nina is pretty and Sunny is all right looking. So he wants to, like, hey girl, I like you.
Why not Vanessa?
Oh, Vanessa? Well, we're really old. Well, not really old, but older than
I'm kidding. All right, so now here's this one.
Aw, that's sweet. I love that. That's the whole cast. Everyone there, they're just so great. I just love them so much.
Because we went to go see you. My
really?
pals and I, we went to go see you. And I was so excited because I've never seen the show before.
Oh, no.
And I mean, I've listened to it, but I've never, went out to go see it. And you guys were talking about it, and I was like, oh my goodness, I have to go see you now.
Yeah.
And so we went, and it was amazing. I was so blown away. And it was a community theater too. And to be completely honest, I wasn't really expecting, like, oh my gosh, it was amazing. But it was, and it was fantastic. Chills everywhere. Oh. And it was just great. You did fantastic.
Oh,
and
thank you.
I loved it all so much. So I know that you're in theater, you're into theater and all that stuff, and I know that you're into music. And what got you into it,
Into music or into theater?
Well, both.
Both. Let's start off with music. Mm-hmm. I got into music at a very young age. I remember my older brothers would play guitar, and I'd be like 5 years old, and I'd just be singing with them. singing some Spanish songs. Some corridos. But I've been singing with my brothers, and then when I was 8, I started learning how to play piano, which was really fun, but I really didn't get into it until my sophomore year in high school, when I was in jazz band.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in jazz band, I started to listen to all these like jazz like greats like John Coltrane and Bill Evans and Herbie Hancock. All these great artists that like show so much like knowledge of music that I just want to be as knowledgeable as them.
Yeah.
Understand music as.
Yeah. Since you love music so much, would you mind playing something for us?
Yeah, sure. I'm down, but I don't have an instrument.
Oh, don't worry about that. Because I happen to, have a little melodica laying around. So here you go. I don't know if you know how to use it.
A melodica?
Yeah.
Oh man, so cool. Look at this.
You can give it a try, because I don't know if you've ever played it before or anything. I just had it laying around.
No, I've never played anything like this before.
Well, give it a try. If you're so musically talented, I bet you can figure it out.
Okay. No.
You ready?
Okay. Let me see. Okay.
You press on the keys.
Oh, okay. All right. Something there. Thank you.
What?
Yeah.
That was cute. That was really cute.
Thank you.
You can keep that if you want.
Oh,
yeah.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you so much. And we're gonna have another guest too. So yeah, you're gonna have a little couch buddy.
Hey.
So we're gonna have our next guest on the show. She's super funny. Great gal. You probably know her dressed up as like JoJo Siwa or whatever. And she's a really great pal of mine. Fantastic human being. Please welcome our next guest, Janae Hernandez.
Hi, Janae.
Hello. Good.
Hey, Janae. So, first question I want to ask you is, how's your retainer treating you?
Well, she is. No. It's transformation. It's a process to live with it, to deal with it.
Yeah.
I have a lisp. When it isn't, it's not fun. I'm handling it though.
I love to hear that. I'm really sorry that you're going through this, but I'm going to be here with you every step of the way. Promise.
Thank you.
And to get on some important stuff. I know that you are one of the editors here in our video production class, and you're fantastic at what you do. And one of our fan favorite things that you guys put on is that plays on the morning announcements is Throwback Thursday. And super funny stuff. Everybody loves it. And I just wanted you to talk a little bit about it and how you guys thought of it, or what inspired it.
Well, the beginning of the year, as a class, we were coming up with ideas that we could create and put out on the morning announcements.
Yeah.
And one of them was Throwback Thursday. It's a group effort. Antonio, Cheyenne, they help out. They're really awesome.
Yeah.
I do a lot more of the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
They're out there, out and about.
Yeah.
2 days a week we're filming, at lunch, and then we come into the class and are editing our butts off, and it just, I love it.
Is it stressful though?
Yeah, a little bit, but it's fun.
It's worth it. It's worth it because a lot of people get
worth it.
They all get good laughs out of it, and it's just awesome seeing that early in the morning, second period. Oh my gosh, Thursday, funny time, and it's great. It's fantastic, and I love what you guys do, and everybody else does too. And so I'm going to ask you guys both a question, and I'm going to start with Janae.
Okay.
And I just wanted to ask you, since this show is called Our Legacy, I wanted to ask you, how are you going to leave your legacy here at Heritage High School?
Okay, that's a big question.
Uh-huh.
Very big.
I know.
Well, video productions is an outlet where I can leave my legacy. And I come into this class every day excited, inspired, motivated to work. And it's just a platform where I can express my creativity and just work hard. And I think every Patriot needs that here at Heritage, to find that one thing that just excites them every day, whether it's athletics or a club or a subject or like class. They can just pour their heart into something, and that's how they leave their legacy.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. Give her a round of applause.
Thank you.
All right, now, my man Edgar, I'm going to ask you the same thing.
All right.
How do you plan to leave your legacy here at Heritage High School?
Well, I don't know. My legacy, I love being known as the musician guy. It's really cool. It's a fun thing to be called like that. But my legacy, what I want to do is inspire. That's all I want to do. I want to inspire people to keep on pursuing in their whatever they love, whatever they like to do. Life is so filled with many things. It's filled with so many things that it's hard to find something that you really love. But my mentality and my way of thinking of stuff like that, of legacy, is what do you want? Like, which one makes you more happy? Which one makes you feel more safe? Which one you can just rely on? You have your video production, and that's amazing. Everyone's special like that, and I love that. I really do. And so I'd like to inspire people to keep on doing it. I'd like to say, hey, if you're sad about it, if you're sad about, like, maybe people are not accepting what you're doing is good, or maybe they're not just like, there's not a lot of people that say, keep on doing it. I want to be that person that says, keep on doing it. Because if you love it, you have to, you know? I love music, I love drama, I love all these artsy stuff, performing arts. But I couldn't have got, like, all the, like, shows. I couldn't have been in those shows and been playing music for a long time if I didn't have those people that motivated me, that helped me get through all these hard times. And I'd like to be that person, you know? And we all love that person. I love that person, and I want to be the person that helps you.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That was beautiful.
Oh, thanks.
Wow, that was a lot, and I loved it. That was really, really beautiful. And I bet a lot of us Patriots can really get something out of that, because we do need someone to be there for us when we don't feel like no one else believes in us or supports us, you know. But just know that someone is always there, and you're not alone, you know. And on the whole legacy topic, part of our leaving our legacy here comes from what we put out, like our schoolwork, you know. But here, specifically in video productions, kids in Mr. Calentar's class had 20 minutes to write a script and put a film together, you know, and that's just what they did. And so let's take a look at how they're leaving their legacy through their work.
Hello? Hello? Who is this? What do you mean, like Fortnite? Oh, dude, I'm really scared, dude. Just let me go home, dude. I'm so scared right now, bro. Please, bro, let me out, dude. Like, I can give you anything. I can give you money. Like, just please let me out.
9, 8, 7,
congratulations to the Patriots who put out that work. You know, you see Aaron Madrigal. You guys know who that is probably. Just say like, hey, what's up? That was fantastic. Eric Tillett. And you know, everybody else that was just in on it. It was fantastic. Super, super funny stuff. Seeing it for the first time, I was dying in class. It was hilarious. But you know, sadly, that was only a small portion in our lives, but it's okay. We can look back on it. It was funny. Now this is just our first episode, right? But with every show, we will be putting out new segments every time, so you guys can see what we've been creating, what other people have been creating, and to showcase how they're going to leave their legacy in the future. You know, with that, we're going to end our first episode of our legacy. But to leave you excited for the next time we air, it's coming soon, I'm going to introduce our next guests, who don't even know they're going to be guests yet. Aika, Tatala, and Camilla Taylor. Happy Thanksgiving, you guys.